everybody! Today we're going to be working on fractions again, and this time we are going to be using what I like to call a pie. So for our first equation today, we are going to do 2 over 5 plus 3 over 2. Now last time, remember, we have to find the common denominator. So we know that 2 can't go into 5, so we have to see what goes next. So let's double the 5. So 2 can go into 10. So that must mean that 10 would be the denominator. So the 2 over 5, we would times the top and the bottom by 2. So then we get the top would turn into 4, and the bottom would turn into 10. Now over here we have the 3 over 2. Well, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So we have to times both sides by 5. So then we would have 3 times 5, 15 over 10. So then we have 15 plus 4 at the top, which is 19, and then our denominator 10. 10 goes into 19 one time with 9 left over. So then we have 1 and 9/10. Now if you remember, whenever we look at something over something, we can look at this chart and we can see that we need 9 1 over 10s, which we have down here at the bottom. So we know that 10 10s make a whole. So we have 10 10s to make a whole for our 1. Then we need 9 10s. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we only have 1 left to make the whole. But our answer is 1 and 9/10. Now we have 3 over 5 minus 1 over 10. So 5 can go into 10, so we don't need to change the 1 over 10. So what we need to do is we need to change this bottom 5, the denominator, into a 10. So we times times it by 2. So what we do to the bottom, we do to the top. So we go 5 times 2 equals 10, and then 3 times 2 equals 6. So now we have 6 over 10 minus 1 over 10. 6 minus 1 equals 5, so we have 5 over 10. Now, 5 and 10, they go into each other. So what goes into 10 and 5? 5. So we look at 5 goes into 10 2 times, and so we know that the bottom number would be 2. 5 goes into it 2 times. Now, how many times does 5 go into 5? 1 time. So it would be 1. So then we have 1 over 2. And we can see it right here. We see the 1/2. 2 1/2 make a whole. And you can also see it over here with the 5/10. We would need 5 1 over 10s. So if we split it down the line right here, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is half of it. So that's how we get the 1/2. I hope that was easy to understand, and I hope that y'all were able to understand fractions a little bit better with a pie chart.